How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Rocky Mountain EDC channel. Really excited to share a kind of different knife for me and kind of for the channel. Is a handmade custom knife made by a local blacksmith and knife maker, Chris Bradley. And I bought this knife a couple years ago, and I really just give a lot of credit to the amount of work that went in to make such a beautiful, simple, and functional knife. And this is going to be a really good knife for, I mean, as far as a fixed blade goes, for everyday carry as well as outdoor tasks. I mean, there's a lot of things that I think this knife could kind of fall into in terms of what it can do. And what's really nice about the knife is it kind of, again, it has this really nice handle that offers a really comfortable grip, but yet the blade length itself is, fairly small. When we actually look at the actual blade length, this is just about 2.5 inches in length for the actual cutting edge. And this kind of falls in that perfect category of being able to do some very nimble, precise tasks, but still having enough surety and grip to it that you're not feeling like you're working with a really tiny knife that doesn't have much purchase. Kind of an example of a smaller knife that would have a comparable blade edge but a smaller handle would be this CRKT minimalist cleaver, right? So very minimal, right, as in given in the name, but not really good on the grip side. And this is meant to just be small and very compact, right? But this one is kind of giving you a large knife feel, at least in the handle, but a very small blade and detailed work, which is really cool. And personally, I just love the blade shape. I would argue this could be either considered a spear point, just considering that the spine and the edge kind of follow a similar pattern, or a standard drop point. But the tip does stay in line with the center of the handle itself. So this is going to be really good for doing any piercing, right? Because the line of pressure is going to go towards the tip, which is really nice. You have a decent amount of belly, so you can do some cutting up here like this. And then there is enough straight that if you need to do any type of whittling or push cutting, it's going to offer that as well. So this is really a well-rounded and well-designed knife. And the handle itself, really comfortable, really nice wood. Not really sure what the wood material is, but it's super comfortable. The color is just beautiful, and it's just super comfortable to hold. I think this little kind of swelling back here and kind of divot for the pinky fits really nicely. And again, if you kind of choke up on the knife and put the butt end of the knife into your palm, that is also really comfortable. So again, if you're kind of choking up and you're doing stuff up here, this sits really nicely and it feels very comfortable in the hand. So really well designed. And again, this was handmade by a local blacksmith that just, loves to make knives, and, truly through trial and error kind of knows what should go into a knife, at least in terms of this size, right? And that's a really nice aspect. I believe the steel on this knife is 1095, and it does kind of have this black, I would say kind of a quote unquote blacksmith or oil kind of finish on it. So this is a carbon steel, so you do have this really nice patina on there. That's also going to help kind of keep the blade protected, which is really nice. And this thing came super sharp. I mean, this sucker is hair whittling sharp, which is really nice. I would say that this is a flat ground blade, but there is kind of almost a change in the flat up here, and then kind of a small bevel here, kind of ground out. So it's kind of almost like a hybrid between a hollow grind and a flat grind, which is kind of interesting. But really nice. No sharpening choil, but honestly, for a knife this size, I think that's fine. I mean, you're going to try to keep as much cutting edge as you can down to the tip here, down at the bottom. And then there is a nice kind of ramp here for the index finger that there is enough material so that your hand doesn't slide up on the blade, which is also very nice. Yeah, really like this knife. Been wanting to make a video on it for a while. Again, you know, it's not the most fancy or flashy knife, but you know, this was made with care and by someone who truly enjoys making knives, and I think that this knife is just really good, really well made. I think that this would be a great knife to take outdoors camping, or even use just in daily tasks. So that's kind of the knife. Want to show you guys something a little different. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, this knife was made by Chris Bradley, and really good knife designer and blacksmith out there. So thanks for watching. Bye.